be played in the pit tonight, you know that place is going to be rocking.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to John Coon before the ball game. I hadn't even thought about this week. But Benedict team's got other things they're thinking about besides football. And this might be the opportune time for Toombs to catch them.
Right.
You hate to say it like that, but them guys that's got family in the Savannah area and cleanup they've got to, deal with, their families have. So there's no telling what their emotions are. But like I say, but they better have a chin strap buckle when they come to Toombs County, when they walk in the pit.
Right. Toombs County by far the best team we've seen on the field this year. Most complete team that we've seen. They do it all. And those two running backs that run from the fullback position, Sistrunk and Morgan, those guys, two different running styles. They've got power, they've got speed, and they can, they're going to be a type team that'll give Benedictine, make them have to play 4 quarters.
Yep.
Well, we're getting set here for kickoff here, coming up at 7:30. Here is homecoming night at Jeff Davis High School, and we're going to there's also recreation night as we see all the rec kids lining up on the field. So a lot of activities going on tonight. Make your plans. Come on out here to the stadium and listen in. If you can't make it, then just stay tuned right here to WHJD The Sting. We're going to send it back to the studios, take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back with more pregame after 60 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
This is Jeff Davis Football, a service of Dick's Wings.
No matter what your line of work, whether corporate or just a farming and logging operation, you're always in need of bulk petroleum products to keep your business running smoothly. Hull Oil Company in Hazelhurst can fill your needs. Just give them a call, and they'll be glad to fix you up with oil products, gasoline, or on and off-road diesel fuel for your farm equipment and trucks. Give them a call today, and they'll treat you right every time. That's Hull Oil Company on East 1st Street in Hazelhurst, a proud supporter of Jeff Davis Athletics.
You might be a do-it-yourselfer, or you may be the professional, but when you need supplies, the first place to think is Handy Andy Building Supply, downtown Hazelhurst. At Handy Andy, you'll find paint, quality name brands, and lumber, to hardware and lawn and garden supplies. They have tools and much, much more. Come on in today and see what they carry. They're conveniently located in downtown Hazelhurst. Handy Andy Building Supply, downtown.
Now, Dick's Wings brings you more on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
Back here at Yellow Jacket Stadium, Randy Bug Smith and Jim Sewell here in the booth. Connor Stanley in the studios as the Yellow Jacket Marching Band is taking the field. And they'll be getting set here to continue with the pregame activities. We'll be giving you let you listen in on the national anthem coming up here in just a few minutes. But Bug, recreation night, we've got the rec department cheerleaders, football players all lined up here on the sideline beside us. Always a big thrill for those kids.
Yes, I tell you what, they'll be on cloud 9 when they walk out there where the big boys play.
That's right.
And like I say, that's a thrill for them and their mom and daddies to watch them walk out there and everything. Great job Bruce Johns is doing with the rec department. He's doing a fine job with his staff, and like I say, my hat's off to him.
Yeah, he really does. They do a tremendous job. We don't get to talk about it a whole lot, but really and truly, we've got one of the best rec departments in the state for a community our size. Our hometown, our people, our businesses all support the activities of the recreation department, and it just keeps growing every year, bigger and better.
Yes, it does.
All right, the Jeff Davis Marching Band on the field performing here in pregame tonight. We've got the Yellow Jackets and the Indians here going to go at it at 7:30. Some other games in the region. Bacon County travels to Swainsboro. Boy, that's a big game. Well, before we get into that, let's kind of give you a rundown of how that we stand up in the region so everybody will understand the importance of these games coming up. Benedictine and Toombs, both at 3-0 in region play. They lead the way in the region. Vidalia just a game back at 2-1. Then you've got 4 teams, Bryan County, Jeff Davis, Bacon County, and Swainsboro, all at 1-2 in region play, and then Metter at 0-3. So Bacon, Swainsboro play tonight in Swainsboro. That's a game with a lot of playoff implications. Bacon County, a 14-point underdog according to the lines that are put out. Swainsboro, just 1-5 on the season. Coach Mark Stroud, though, you know what kind of coach he is, and it looks like they're a team that just keeps getting better each week.
Yeah, if you're going to beat Swainsboro, you better beat them this year, because what's going to happen is he's going to weed out the ones that doesn't want to play for him, and next year he's going to be loaded for bear.
Benedictine, as we mentioned, is traveling to the pit to take on the Toombs County Bulldogs. The line says 34. I don't believe that. I think that's going to be a war. Benedictine, I think, is the favorite, but like you said, they got a lot of distractions coming in. They've not had school for a while. They've been out of their routine. They've probably missed a lot of practice time. So they're right for an upset, and Toombs has got the talent to be able to do it.
Yep.
Finally, Bryan County at Metter. Bryan County, a 10-point favorite. Metter still looking for their first region win. That's a big game. That game right there could help Jeff Davis out a lot if Metter could pull off the win there.
Yes, it would. It really would.
So that's where things are going on in the region. Some other games around the area. Number 8, and this is in AAA, number 8, Liberty.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for our hymn of invocation, Amazing Grace, being led tonight by Band Director Charles Wesson. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem. And parents, if you're here to see your son or daughter, I'm fixing to call out those names. Coaches, when I call your name or your team's name, please go to where you're being directed by Coach Jones there on the sideline. For our flag football and flag cheerleading, we introduce the Broncos, coached by Brandon Stapleton, Jeremy Hardor, and Brian Reagan. And the Bronco Cheerleaders, coached by Tiffany Stapleton. Now for the Bulldogs, coached by Justin Williams and Keith Ray. And the Bulldog Cheerleaders, coached by Ashley Brown and Cheryl Waters. And for the Cowboys, coached by Jeremy Saunders, Victor Cooper, and Joe Taylor. And the Cowboy Cheerleaders, coached by Katie Jones and Dana Giddens. Now for the Falcons, coached by Kirk and Haley Mosaic. And the Falcon Cheerleaders, coached by Samantha Odom. For the Jackets, coached by Andy Rainey and Scott Williams. And the Jackets Cheerleaders, coached by
Picture circulating earlier in the week where I coached many years ago and had Stephen Griffin and Rod Grants on my team. And I told them I'd pay big money to keep it off the cyber sale.
Looking down the list here, Vidalia leads the all-time series with the Yellow Jackets, 25-13-0. The Indians have won the last 8 games in the series, and it's not even been real close. It's been about an average score of 38-5. The last time the Jackets defeated the Indians was back in 1999. I believe that was under head coach Neil Graham. That was a 40-14 win for the Yellow Jackets in the 99 season. So been a while since we've gotten the better of the Indians. Tonight would be a good night to get that next win.
Change luck around. Let's go ahead and take care of business.
We were talking about some other games around the area. Coffee County plays host to Houston County. That'll be a good matchup. 2 of the top, we talk about top prospects in the state. You got Jake Fromm, another one of those guys that's looking at Georgia. Quarterback is #1 ranked prospect in the state of Georgia at overall positions by many services. The quarterback in Coffee County, and the guy's name just escaped me, he's not bad either. He's ranked like the number 5 or 6 quarterback in the state. That could be a aerial barn. Yeah, I'm telling you, it could be the air full of footballs down there in Jardine Stadium in Douglas tonight. Coffee County, Houston County in a big matchup there. Atkinson County travels to Telfair. Berrien County is at Fitzgerald. Long is at Pierce County. And Archer, a big game up in North Georgia in Class 7A. #1 Archer at #3 Grayson. And to tell you how much people think of Archer, you got a 1-3 matchup there. Archer's 17-point favorite over the #3 team in the state. Gosh, that Archer team has got to be just really loaded to the gills.
Got to be loaded because Grayson, I know, has got 2 or 3 Division I players because I've been reading them in the paper. I can't recall their names, but like you say, Archer must be loaded for bear.
No, that's a big matchup up there in North Georgia in Class 7A. So a lot of good action going on around the state tonight as, the kids just keep streaming by. Boy, I'd hate to try to count how many kids we got out there tonight.
Yes, I would too. Like I say, good group of youngsters.
Top 10 in Class AA, Benedictine, now the sole #1 team. Them and Fitzgerald been kind of flipping back and two, but Fitzgerald took a tough loss against Class 7A Tiff County. It's hard to lose to your AA team, lose to a 7A team, and you lose, and it was a close game. The Tiff County had to hang on at the end to preserve that win, and you get knocked down to #2. But Benedictine #1, Fitzgerald 2, Callaway, who's dropped down now from AAA after a few years up in AAA, 6-0 on the year. They're sitting at #3. Rayburn County, Stan Rentz's old stomping grounds there, at 5-0, sitting at #4. Jefferson County 7-0. They're at #5 in the top 10 rankings. Boy, Jefferson County is pretty tough.
Now Jefferson County, is that up on US 1?
I think
around Louisville.
I believe that is. I believe that's where it is. It sure is. Louisville is where Jefferson County. Brooks County down in Quitman, Georgia, checks in at #6. Boy, Brooks and Fitzgerald in that Region 1 AA. They're heading for a big showdown down the road in a week or two. Pepperell checks in at #4. The #8 team is Heard County. The Vidalia Indians, as we mentioned, at 4-2 are #9, and at #10, a team that has kind of just quietly kept creeping up, and has put together a solid season. The Screven County Gamecocks out of Sylvania, the number 10 team in the state, they're 5-1, and boy, about midway of last year, they've got on a roll, and they've been playing some really good football up there in Sylvania.
I got a tidbit of information here. Pepperell is at number 7. They're 4-1. They've got the largest enrollment in AA. You know who number 2 is?
Jeff Davis.
Jeff Davis, like you say. But that's how big our school is. But like I say, we got a fine school system. Hats off. So like I say, but I just a tidbit of information there.
Want to give a big, huge shout out to our Lady Yellow Jackets softball team. They won the best of 3 series over Screven County. Got the win in the 3rd game yesterday to advance to the 2nd round of the state playoffs. They went in as a number 3 seed. Oglethorpe County, a number 4 seed, knocked off number 1 South Atlanta, and we'll be hosting Oglethorpe County here at Lady Jacket Field next week, starting Wednesday. That's Wednesday and Thursday, a best of 3 series with the Oglethorpe County team coming to Jeff Davis in the 2nd round of the state playoffs. Boy, that's a big advantage to be at home and not have to make that long road trip up above Athens.
Yes, it is. Like I say, we sort of got luck of the draw there. But hats off to Coach Wilcox and his staff and them girls. They play. Seems like he gets them in the state playoffs year in and year out. So
and if they win this series, they'll have a ticket to go to Atlanta to Columbus to the Elite 8 the following week. So a really good time for the Lady Yellow Jackets. We've done a few games for them this year and really enjoyed doing them. They've got a good team. We look forward to pushing them forward and hopefully get them back to Columbus. About 6.5 minutes to go until kickoff. Let's send it back to the studios, get another 60-second timeout for some words from our sponsors, and we'll be back after 60 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Tonight's officials are from the Bowley Football Officials Association. Referee Kyle Summerlin, umpire Lorenzo Johnson, headliner Mark Mann, line judge Reese Turner, field judge Adrian Wilkerson, side judge Dexter Conway, electronic clock operator Stevie Lynn, and the 25-second clock operator Marlon Khalid.
At Mi Sombrero Mexican Restaurant, their buffet at noon, or order burritos, fajitas, enchiladas, and some of the best chips and salsa around. There's plenty of dining area. Parking lot can even accommodate the big rigs. Bring the whole family soon to Mi Sombrero Mexican Restaurant in Hazel.
And Thursday, October the 20th at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium. The girls basketball team is rifling off a 12.
Getting set for homecoming kickoff coming up here at 7:30. Boy, I tell you what, Bug, our coaching staff, we got to tip our cap to them. Boy, they've done a great job with this field. It is beautiful. They do a tremendous job in maintaining our facilities here. Really proud of this way our field looks here tonight.
Yeah, it looks great. Like I say, they were out here last night after the pet rally doing the final touches and everything. Like you said, you got to realize middle school plays their home games here, JV plays here, and the coaches have Thursday night late to get it ready for a Friday night football.
Yeah, I actually came by Wednesday night, and they were out here getting the start on it. Got a head start on it on Wednesday night. So these guys put in, they've practiced. They've done the practice with them for several hours in the afternoon. Then they come out here. They got to get the field prepped and get ready for Friday night football. Really good job by our coaching staff. Some places that we go to, they've got people dedicated just to do nothing but keep up their athletic fields. But our coaches have to take that job on, and all of our coaches from from our football coaches to our baseball, softball coaches. Boy, they do a tremendous job keeping our facilities in top-notch shape, so our hats off to all of them. Captains are making their way out to the middle of the field here. We'll have the coin toss coming up here in just a few minutes. But again, a big game tonight, Region 2 AA matchup. You've got Vidalia, number 9 in the state, sitting at number 3 in the region at 4-2, 2-1 in region play. The Jackets, just one win on the season, that coming over Metter a couple of weeks ago. But hopefully we're back to get healthy, and we're going to be able to make a run here at the Indians tonight and have a big game and try to get a big homecoming victory. Bud, you got the captains for us?
Yeah, captains tonight, Jim, is number 58, White Williams, number 53, Cody Sellers. Cody is nursing a concussion injury all year, and I think he's going to see some limited action tonight.
Yeah.
You got D'Angelo Adams, number 22, and Trayton Waters, number 40. Looks like across the field you've got Nate McBride, number 13 for Vidalia, number 65. Don't have a 65.
Well, it's maybe 63, Zach Edwards maybe.
Maybe. So is that 55?
55, you're right, 55.
I might need to go see Lord Mason next week. Samuel Collins. And the third captain for Vidalia. If Cody would move over about 2 foot, I could see it.
We're
Get the picture. Jeff Davis is going to be in their gray jerseys, navy pants with navy helmet with white numerals. Vidalia in their maroon pants, white jerseys, and maroon numbers with their gold helmet.
Vidalia has won the toss. They've elected to receive. The Jackets will choose to defend the old field house into the field. So Vidalia will take the opening kickoff, moving from right to left as we look at the field here from the press box. Well, the Jackets, as you mentioned, the gray jerseys with white numbers, the gold helmets there for the Vidalia Indians. They've got that Florida State spear on the side of their helmets. Big matchup coming up here tonight between Jeff Davis and Vidalia. Region 2 AA matchup that can prove to be a war, as the Jackets are trying to get it back on the winning track after taking, like I said, we took our lumps against Toombs County 2 weeks ago. We've had the bye week to get healthy and get ready for this game and the stretch drive down the last half of the season. So it's a big matchup tonight. Is if Jeff Davis could, we pull the upset tonight, boy, that's going to send shockwaves through the region.
Yes, it is, and it might give us a burst of B12 to finish out the year on a strong note, like you say.
All the rec kids, they'll line up behind the varsity players. They'll run through the banner and down the victory lane where the cheerleaders and the rec department cheerleaders are lined up out there with the varsity cheerleaders. As it's going to get set for action here, the Jackets going to break through the banner, and here come the Jackets, along with all the rec department players.
And they all...
the Indians break through their banner on the far side of the field. Got a good crowd gathering up here tonight as we get set for action coming up here at 7:30. Let's send it back to studios, get a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with the kickoff after 60 seconds on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
Dick's
Lineups on the defense for the Yellow Jackets. At the tackles, Jacob Osteen and Gerardo Villarreal. The ends will be Austin Lewis, Justin Kite. The linebackers, you've got John Jackson, D'Angelo Adams, Willie Waters, and Wyatt Williams. Cornerbacks will be Alex Sanders and Antavian Stegall. The free safety will be Wyatt Montgomery. Ariad Gonzalez has it teed up, getting ready to kick away to the Indians. Back deep for the Indians will be Lakia Henry and Dion Green.
He needs to put a foot in this one, Jim.
He's got the leg. He's kicked several into the end zone for touchbacks. Kick is away. It's high and short. Going to be taken on the far hash at about the 15-yard line, setting up a wall of Broncos back to the middle of the field, and we're going to knock him down right around the 30-yard line.
Willie Waters on the tackle with John Jackson.
So Vidalia starts 1st and 10.
On the 30.
At the 30. We'll get you the Renaissance Bank starting lineups for the Jacket offense coming up here shortly. But the Jackets on defense now. They're playing actually going to be playing a 4-4 tonight because of injuries. Had to shift some people around. Vidalia lines up in the wing tee set. Got a flag as they stop play. Looks like Vidalia jumped offsides, and we'll get back them up 5 yards here to start. It's going to be Jeff Davis jumped offsides.
Croachman on our nose guard.
So 1st and 5 now for the Indians at the 35. Hall Graham is the quarterback. Lakia Henry starting at the fullback position. The wingback starting are Dion Green and Derman Simmons. Johnny McNeil splits out wide to the near side. Man in motion. Far side, they're going to hand it to the man in motion. He's got across the 40, up near the 45. That's a first down for the Jackets. Dion Green picked up about 12.
He had a hold, Jim, on the left side, right off tackle.
Came in motion right to left and took it right off the left tackle and got a good gain. He's just shy of the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians. We're going to go in a tight formation this time as Graham goes under center. He's got that big fullback, Lakia Henry, right behind him. A jet sweep back to McBride. He's taking it to the far side, cuts it back inside. He gets across the 50 into Jacket territory at about the 48-yard line. A pickup of about 7 on the play. Be 2nd down and 3. And McBride on just a little trap play almost out of his wingback position. McBride will check out to the sidelines. Dion Green back in. Mitchell, McNeil splits out to the far side. Ball sits in the middle of the formation, middle of the field. Jackets jump a little bit. We're going to hand it straight ahead to the fullback. He's going to bull inside the 45 to the 44. That's a first down. We almost jumped offside, but didn't cross into the neutral zone. Actually, they're going to mark him right at inside between the 44 and the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians. They sprint out of the huddle to the line. McNeil splits out to the far side. We've got McFadden now in at the fullback position for the Indians. Going to give it on the sweep far side. He cuts a tackle. He's got the 40 inside the 40 to near the 35-yard line. As they run that quick jet sweep to the right that time, he picked up about 8. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 2. They huddle up, but they run faster than a lot of these no-huddle offenses.
Yes, they do, Jim.
Vidalia on a drive here, 2nd and 2. Ball sitting at the 36-yard line on the far side hash. They're going to split the receiver out to the short side of the field. Graham under center. Is it straight ahead? No, he's back to throw. In fact, got a man wide open in the flats on the far side. He gets a tackle at the 30. He's down the far sideline, knocked out of bounds inside the 5.
Wyatt Williams made a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Going to be 1st and goal for the Indians. Is a good play action fake to the fullback. We bit inside, and then he just hit McFadden, kind of run a little curl route out of the backfield. It's going to be at the 8-yard line, 1st and goal from the 8 for the Indians. Lakia Henry now back in at fullback. McBride goes in motion, going to hand it to McBride. He cuts it inside, and he's going to run over some tacklers and into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Vidalia Indians quickly move down the field to score, make it 6-0 with 9:18 to go in the opening period.
There's nothing fancy, Jim. They, like to say, they ran it between the tackles and then hit that fullback out in the flat.
Josh Sowell. Okay, that kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:18 to go. Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis nothing. 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
This is Jeff Davis Football, a service of...
Download the McDonald's.
Dominant Body Shop, Davis Carpet World, South Georgia Cotton Gin, Triple C Used Cars, Stone's Machine Shop, and Piggly Wiggly.
Alex Sanders back deep to receive the kickoff from Vidalia. They're up 7-0 quickly. We'll get you the Renaissance Bank starting lineup for the offense right after the kick. Low driving kick. Sanders is going to take it at about the 3. Brings it back to the middle of the field. Cuts it back inside. He's got room. He's at the 30. The 35. Looking for a block. He's at the 40, 45. Cuts it back across midfield and into Indian territory.
Job.
Finally drugged down at the 45-yard line. A big kick return by Alex Sanders.
Good job by Alex and the kick return team. Gives Jeff Davis good field position on about the 44 of Vidalia. 1st and 10.
52 yards on the kick return by Sanders. So we get the ball at their 44, 1st and 10. Christian Ray at the center. Sheeler and Ty Padgett the guards. Grady and Sammons at the tackles. You got Jackson at the tight end spot. Manuel Rumpf at the wide receiver. Alex Sanders, the A-back, he goes in motion, going to give it straight ahead to the fullback. D'Angelo Adams, the fullback, and Brett Metz is your quarterback. Those are your Renaissance Bank starting lineup. 2nd down and 6 for the Jackets. 3 receivers set to the far side of the field. Manuel Rumpf, the lone receiver, to the near side. You've got Sanders, Trayton Waters, and Antavian Stegall. The trips to the far side. D'Angelo Adams, your fullback, going to pick it out quickly. A quick play fake. Tried to hit Sanders on the quick slant across the middle. The ball was a little bit high and off of Sanders' fingertips. That'll bring up 3rd down.
He had him
6.
open, Jim.
He did have him open in the slant there. As we go with the same formation with trips to the far side. Ball sits on the near hash. 3rd and 6 for the Jackets. That's your freshman quarterback. We got 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores starting on the offensive line for the Jackets. High snap. We're going to give it straight ahead to Adams, but the flag is place whistle dead, and it's going to be illegal procedure against the Jackets. That'll back us up 5 yards.
We got to stay away from these penalties if any way possible tonight.
Brings up 3rd down and now 12 as the ball's moved back to the 46-yard line. Same formation with trips to the wide side of the field. D'Angelo Adams remains at the fullback. Vidalia showing a 3-man front. Hands it off to Adams. He's going to get a couple of yards to the 44. It's going to bring up 4th down, and the Jackets are going to have to punt it away. 8:17 to go in the opening period after a great return by Alex Sanders. We can't move the chains. They're going to mark him at the 45. So 4th and about 10 and a half. Nate McBride is dropping back deep in punt return for the Indians. Alex Nelson will kick it away. McBride standing at about the 15. Good snap, a high kick, angles it away from McBride. Ball's going to hit at the 5 and carry him into the end zone for a touchback. So the Indians will take over at the 20. That's a good job by Nelson kicking it away from McBride, but it took too big of a bounce down there at the 5-yard line. 7:43 to go opening period. Vidalia up 7-0. Indians go to work at the 20. Paul Graham brings them to the line. Single receiver split to the near side. They stay in the wing T set. Man in motion far side. Gives it straight ahead to the fullback. He's got the 20 to 25 and 30. And knocked down up at about the 33-yard line. Jackson McFadden on the carry for the Indians. That's a 1st down, and they move the sticks as he picked up about 12 on the 1st down carry. First and 10 Indians at the 33. 7:24 in the opening period. Go with a stacked backfield here. They're going to fake the play. Fake got a man wide open at the 45 and overthrew him. Graham did the play action pass and had a man that was 5 yards behind the coverage. But incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. They can grind it out, but they will lull you to sleep, and they'll throw it downfield. We've seen them make one good throw.
They're mixing it in well, you know, with the pass against the run.
And you throw on 1st down where you naturally think they're going to run the ball.
Yep.
2nd and 10 for the Indians. One receiver splits to the, no, they're going to send 2 receivers out to the far side. One wing back and a fullback.
We don't have anybody on that slot receiver. There you go.
Hand it straight ahead to McFadden, who bulls across the 35 to the 38-yard line. A pickup of about 5 on the play, maybe 6. Let's bring up 2nd down and 3rd down and 4. And they're just getting yards in huge chunks here against us in the early going here, Bug.
And grinding out the clock.
Clock running at 6:45. They're going to split 2 receivers out to the far side of the field. They're going to flip the wing back across to the left of the formation. Graham back to throw. He's got a man in the flats. Complete a nice catch at the 45-yard line. He falls forward to the 40 in Jacket territory.
Heck of a catch by number
Dion Green.
7.
Dion Green, the wing back. A heck of a leaping catch. He's going to be, they're going to mark him at the 39, 1st and 10 for the Jackets. I mean, for the Indians, rather.
I know you might not know this guy, but A.J. Green used to do that for the Bulldogs.
I seen him do that a time or two against my favorite team. So I was glad to see him move on out of the SEC and go play pro ball. Ball sits on the far hash, 1st and 10 for the Indians. Lakia Henry back in at the fullback. They bring a man in motion across the formation. They're going to whistle this one dead. A penalty. There's going to be illegal procedure against the Indians. That'll back them up 5 and make it 1st and 15. Go ahead.
Jacket Pride sponsors tonight: Hazelhurst Fire Department, Jeff Davis Monument, Davis Farm and Garden, Triple H Specialty, McCarty Auto Parts, Because He Lives Ministries, Okmulgee Outdoors, and Tanner Mobile Homes.
They use a lot of motion in this offense. And one of the wing backs, they either do a straight across motion, a jet sweep type, and then they have that orbit motion where they circle behind the fullback. 1st and 15, they're going to hand it on a trap play to the far side. He's going about 7 or 8 yards. That was Derman Simmons on the carry out of his left wingback position on a trap play. He got the 5 yards back plus about 3 more. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Ball sitting at the Jacket 36-yard line on the far side hash. 5:20 to go in the opening period. The Indians already up 7-0. We're pleased to have Jordan Doubly up here in the booth with us. We're going to talk to Jordan here in a little bit. He's recovering from some shoulder surgery. Looks like he's doing well. Man in motion across the formation, going to give it though straight ahead to the fullback. He's just dancing out of tackles as he's down inside the 30.
Looks like another first down, Jim.
It's going to be a first down as Lakia Henry straight ahead on the carry. Picks up about 12 yards there. Ball sitting at the Jacket 28-yard line.
Good crowd tonight, Jim. I guess it's for the homecoming festivities.
Yep. And Vidalia's brought a pretty good crowd across the way there. We'll be crowning the homecoming queen at halftime. We'll let you listen in to all the homecoming announcements. Gonna back to throw his Graham. He's looking deep. He's got a man wide open on the far side. It was McBride, I believe. He tried to make a one-handed grab at the 10 and he had it for a second and then dropped it. It came loose. Boy, that little circle route out of the backfield, he was wide open at about the 15-yard line.
And, you know, we hadn't found a solution for that. Their backs are open on that play every time, on the other side of the field and on this side of the field.
2nd and 10 is, again, they threw on first down. A nice play-action fake by quarterback Graham. They're going to send 2 receivers to the near side of the formation. Ball on the far hash. Straight ahead handoff. No, Graham's going to keep it. He's going to be hitting the backfield and drop for a loss. Austin Lewis on the tackle for the Jackets. They're going to give him a yard as he lunged forward to pick up a half yard. We're going to get a timeout called here with 4:10 to go in the opening period. Vidalia 7, Jeff Davis nothing. 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets Football Network.
How you doing? This is
graduation welcome vote.
3rd and 9.5 here at the stadium. Vidalia on the drive there at the Jacket 26-yard line. This is the first time they've really faced a 3rd and long situation in the ball game. They lead at 7-0 with 4:10 to go in the opening period. We'll send 2 receivers to the short side of the field. Ball sitting on the far hash. Graham under center is going to run the sweep to the far side. He's got up near the chains and pushed out of bounds. He may have the first down. That was Lakia Henry on the carry.
First down.
It is a first down again for the Indians. He needed 9.5. He got about 10.5. Ball will be at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Check that, the 16. Vidalia on the move, up 7, trying to tack on another score here in the opening period. Clock stopped at 4:02. Let's go in the wing tee set with one receiver to the near side. Going to run the sweep far side. He cuts back inside. Saw a gap there. That was Nate McBride on the carry. He picked up about 4 on the play. Give him 5. It'd be 2nd and 5.
We ain't got a tune update, have we?
Haven't seen a score yet. Let's see what we can find here. So 2nd down and 5 for the Indians at the Jacket 12-yard line. Wing tee set. We've got a man in motion across the formation. Going to give it to the tailback as he's fighting his way inside down near the 7 or 8 yard line. Be 3rd down and about 2. On the Bank of Hazard scoreboard, we got Fitzgerald 7, Berrien nothing in the first. Ware County 7, Statesboro nothing also in the first quarter. Irwin County 28, Lanier County nothing in the first period. 3rd and short for the Indians on the far side hash. Give it straight ahead to Henry. He bulls his way through. He gets stood up at the 5. Keeps driving forward. He's going to be down to about the 3. Will be 1st and goal for the Indians at the 3 yard line. Lakia Henry, the big fullback, we stood him up at about the 5 for a short game, but boy, he just bulled his way forward. He's 6'3", 220 pounds, and a senior.
He'd be a load to tackle, wouldn't he?
He sure would. 1st and goal for the Indians. Ball sits on the far hash. 2:19 to go in the opening period. Twins in the backfield. They're going to Hall Graham's going to fake the handoff. He's going to try to follow his blockers ahead. We're going to stop him short of the goal line. At the 1, he picked up 2. That'll bring up 2nd and goal for the 1. Straight quarterback keeper that time. Jacket defense trying to make a goal line stand here with 1:49 to go in the opening period. Now they go back to the standard wing tee set with the Lakia Henry at the fullback position. Circle motion from the tailback, going to give it to Green. He's going to dive into the end zone, touchdown. Deion Green takes it in from a yard out, and the Indians go up 13-0.
Jim, they're not doing anything fancy, just lining up and doing what they're supposed to do, taking care of business. They go.
Line up for the extra point, a big leg kicker. He booms it through there. And the Indians lead 14-0. Let's take a 30-second break on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets Football Network. Vidalia 14, Jeff Davis nothing. Alex Sanders, who returned 152 yards the first time up, back deep to return for the Jackets. They're going to pooch kick this one short. We're going to take a fair catch at the 25-yard line. So Warner's going to take a chance of kicking it back to Sanders again. Sowell just decided just to pooch that one and stay away from Alex. The Jackets will start 1st and 10.
Some of our Jacket Pride sponsors: Atkinson's Used Cars, Hazelhurst Auto Parts, Sun One Logistics, Coleman's Tire, Stinson's Barbecue, Kane Insurance Agent, Ryle Trailer Sales, Two Brothers Catering, and Chips Discount Drugs.
Jackets start at the 25. We're going to start with 3 receivers to the near side of the field, 1 to the far side. D'Angelo Adams besides Metz out of the shotgun. Going to look to throw. He's going to be sacked all the way back at the 15-yard line, as one of their defensive linemen just came completely clean, and Brett had no chance. He was all the way back inside the 15 to the 13, brings up 3rd down and long. Make it 22. Trips near side. Emmanuel Rump, the lone receiver, to the far side of the formation. Metz dropping straight back. Got a man on the far sideline. He overthrew him. That was intended for Antavian Stegall, and it's a good thing he overthrew him because the cornerback over here on this side was baiting him to throw it that direction. Number 9, Johnny McNeil, was hoping he was going to throw it because he was lined up to try to get the pick.
Banker Hazelhurst score, Benedictine 7, Toombs nothing.
3rd and 22 for the Jackets. We're backed up to our own 13. Got to get it all the way to the 35 for a 1st down. Play clock down to 4. Just to get the snap off, Metz back to throw. Complete to D'Angelo Adams over the middle. He's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down, just across the 20 to the 15 to the 16-yard line. I'll bring up 4th down in a punting situation. Alex Nelson will kick it away. Nate McBride will drop back shy of midfield to receive the kick. We'll just let this one run out here at the end of to end the 1st quarter. Your score after 1 here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. Vidalia 14, Jeff Davis nothing. 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network. We start the 2nd quarter. Vidalia 14, Jeff Davis nothing. Jackets will have it 4th and long at their own 16-yard line. Update on the Bankhurst scoreboard. Quick update. It's now tied up in the pit. Toombs 7, Benedictine 7. Telfair 7, Atkinson County nothing. Fitzgerald 14, Berrien nothing. And Ware County 7, Statesboro nothing. All 1st quarter scores. Nelson to kick it away. Nate McBride standing right at midfield to receive the punt. Vidalia come away with good field position here. Under a heavy rush, he gets a high short kick. It's going to hit at the 45, take a jacket bounce into Indian territory and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So that worked out well for the Jackets as it was high and short, and again he angled it towards the sideline away from McBride. $11:49 to go, 2nd period. Vidalia starts at their own 41. We've got Jordan Doubley here with us. Jordan, just recovering from some shoulder surgery. Good to see you out here. Let me turn that up. Let's try it again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Vidalia starts to work. They're going to Graham back looking to throw out to the play fake. They overthrew his receiver at the 50-yard line, incomplete to be 2nd down and 10. So tell us a little bit about the surgery you had. I know you had a shoulder injury. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, sir. It was just shoulder injury. It kept lingering. It didn't seem to heal up. So we went to the doctor and all, and turned out I was going to need surgery. So saw a great doctor, Dr. Andrew. He's really well known, and he did. We're confident that he did a great job, and I'm ready to get back rehabbing and get ready to play again.
All right. Well, I know that rehab's going to be tough. That's the key to making a full recovery.
That's right. Yes, sir. It'll be a long process, but I'm prepared for it, and I'm ready to. God's going to bring me through it, lead me through it, and I'm going to be all right.
All right, I got a whistle here, timeout on the field by Vidalia. Well, Jordan, to check that, we got a illegal procedure penalty against Vidalia. That'll move them back to the 41-yard line. It'll be first and check that, the 36-yard line. Be first, 2nd down and 15. Well, I know that's a tough thing because you're going to be out. You're going to miss your senior season here at Jeff Davis, but rehabbing and looking ahead towards the future.
Yes, sir, absolutely. It's definitely tough not being able to play this last year, but the good thing is I know God's got a plan for me, and I'm gonna have a chance to play again. So I'm excited about that.
Give it to McBride on the jet sweep. He's going to get about 5, 6, 7 yards up across the 41. He's going to get take it 46-yard line rather. And the Indians will have 3rd down and about 5 to go. Well, I know I've been around you for a couple of years doing baseball, and I know the dedication you have to the sport. And I feel certain that like I said, God's got a plan for you. He knew that you were the type that could handle this situation and come out even stronger at the end.
Yes, sir. It's definitely baseball. It's something I love to do, and I've been reading this book lately and about Drew Brees. He had the same type of surgery, and he says if he leads you to it, he'll lead you through it. So I'm ready for it, and I'm prepared.
Give to Henry up the middle. He's going to get across the 50 into Jacket territory at the 45-yard line. That's a 1st down for the Indians as they move the sticks here at 10:50 mark in the 2nd period. Well, tell us about your plans after your rehab, after your senior season. I know you've been in touch. There's some college scouts that have been in touch with you, talking about some of the schools that you might be interested in.
Well, I originally had planned on going to Mercer. I had a scholarship there, but they found out about the surgery, and so they pulled off or so. But I talked with the University of Georgia's assistant coach, and they're going to give me a chance to walk on and finish up my rehab there. They got great trainers and doctors, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm very excited about the future.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Indians. Going to give it on the sweep to the far side. Jackets respond well and stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 2nd down and 9 as the ball spotted at the 44-yard line. Well, Jordan, I know it's was a tough decision to go ahead. I saw last year how you really struggled with that shoulder. Sometimes it looked like it would be okay, then all of a sudden it would just flare up on you, and you really struggled with that throughout the entire season last year.
Right, yes, sir. It just continued, and we didn't think it was going to be the way it was because the times that I'd rest and then it'd feel all right, but then it just wouldn't seem to go away, so we had to see what we could get done about it.
Going to give it on the trap play to the tailback. He's going to skirt inside the 40 down to about the Jacket 36-yard line. Going to be close to a 1st down for the Indians. It'll be 3rd down and short. Well, Jordan, I appreciate you talking with us here tonight. Stay up here with us, and we might chat a little bit more at halftime.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Third and 1 for the Indians. Ball sits on the far hash at the Jacket 36-yard line. 9:14 to go in the half. Man in motion far side, give it straight ahead to the fullback Henry, who breaks a couple of tackles, drags a man across the 30, inside the 30 to the 29. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Indians rather, as they're on another drive here, Bug, just grinding things out.
That's all they're doing, Jim. Like I say, playing fundamentally sound football and just driving it down the field.
Banker Hazler scoreboard update. Benedictine 14 now, Toombs County 2nd in the 2nd period. Swainsboro 8, Bacon County 6 in the 1st. No score to report from Bryan County at Metter. 1st and 10 Indians at the Jacket 29-yard line. Going to run the toss sweep to the near side. He finds a running lane, runs through, and gets inside the 20 down near the 15. That's going to be enough for another 1st down for the Indians. As they're running inside, they're running outside, and they're big, they're physical, but dang, Bug, they're quick too.
Yes, they are.
1st and 10 for the Indians, sitting at the Jacket 16-yard line. Vidalia leads it 14-0. Ball on the near hash. One receiver splits to the short side of the field. McFadden now at the fullback position. We're going to have a whistle and blow it dead before the play. It's going to be offside against Jeff Davis. That'll make it 1st down and 5. Another offside penalty. We just don't need to give these guys any help. We've pretty much avoided the penalty so far in this game. I'll move it to the 11 where it's 1st and 5. Micah Hazler scoreboard. Telfair now leads Atkinson County 14-0 in the 2nd period. Ware County 15, Statesboro 0 in the 2nd. Coffee County 7, Houston County 0 in the 1st period. Jet sweep across the far side. McBride's got it, looking for some run room. He cuts it in. He's going to be down around the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Indians right at the 5. Make it the 4. The Indians on another drive, up 14-0. Looking for more here as we're about 7:40 to go till halftime. Indians go to the line. They're on the far side hash. They split a man out wide to the left to the far side of the field. Straight ahead handoff to the fullback McFadden, and he's down near around the 2-yard line. Bring up 2nd and goal. Mark him inside the 2. He's about at the 1. So 2nd and goal at the 1 for the Indians. They're pounding it out here. Henry now back at the fullback. Same wing tee set as Hall. Graham goes under center. Send a man in motion, but they hand it straight ahead to Henry,
Touchdown.
who bulls into the end zone for the score to make it 20-0. With 6:42 to go in the half. Well, they've had 3 different men score. McBride, Green, and now Lakia Henry.
I would say that's a very balanced attack.
Sowell in for the extra point attempt. He booms it through. 21-0, 6:42 to go in the half, 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
This is
let you listen in to all the homecoming festivities at halftime. Sowell has it teed up. Alex Sanders back deep to receive. Again, the short pooch kick coming to the near sideline. Will be taken at the 20 by Stegall. He's going to be run out of bounds at the just short of the 30-yard line. So the Jackets got to get some offense going. We've been 3 and out both times we've had the ball.
Yeah, if we could try to score right here before half, we get to open the kickoff second half. But like I say, we got to find something that we can move on these guys.
1st and 10 for the Jackets at the 29-yard line. Aaron Clark now in at the fullback position beside Metz as we go trips to the short side of the field, one to the far side. Then a quick throw to Sanders, complete at the 40. He's up near the 45 and a first down, and he comes up looking for a face mask call, and he should have had one. But a pickup of about 15 on the play. First down for the Jackets in the ball game. 1st and 10 at the 44. Ball on the near hash. You've got Stegall, Trayton Waters, and Sanders to the far side. Rump to the near side. Give it straight ahead to Clark. He cut back, tried to go off left tackle, but he's going to get a yard up to the 45 and be driven back there. Be 2nd down and 9. Check that. That's Najee Gillis in at the wide receiver position to the near side of the field. Justin Kite now checks in to the at fullback as a 3-receiver set. Splits to the wide side of the field. Kite stands to the left of Metz. Straight ahead goes Kite. He's got a couple of yards, banging forward, still driving. He's up to the 48-yard line, a pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 5. Ball sits at the Jacket 48-yard line. Clock running at 5:10 to go till half. Vidalia's just powered the way down the field 3 times to score 3 touchdowns. Metz with the snap. Gives it to Kite. He tries to take it on the sweep to the near side. He's swarmed under. He fights his way for a couple of yards across the 50 to the Vidalia 49. A pickup of 3, but it's going to bring up 4th down and about 3.
And we're going for it.
We're going to go for it with 4:38 to go. Empty backfield set. We've got 2 receivers near side, 3 to the far side. Kite in the slot on the far side as we might as well take a chance here. As we got to get something going. Ball sits at the Indian 49.
He's letting the clock run down.
Play clock under 7 seconds now, as we may just wait, take a time, let the clock run and take a timeout. And we do take a timeout. So let's take a 30-second break with them. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WHJD The Sting. at their own 48-yard line, 49-yard line. Will be 1st and 10. They lead it 21-0 as we got just over 4 minutes to go until the half. Halftime activities coming up. We're going to let you listen in to the homecoming court. Coming in, Tony D texts us an update from college football. Louisville 10, Duke 7 at the half. That's
a surprise there.
That's a surprise. I know my pastor Josh is going to be really happy. He's a Duke fan, so he's going to be happy over that score.
Now, go ahead.
Empty backfield set for the Indians as they go 1st and 10 from their 49. Going to fake the jet sweep, gives it off on the jet sweep to the far side. He just weaving his way through traffic inside the 40 down to the 38. Not anything fancy there. He just kept finding little gaps. Here's jumping there. Dion Green was the ball carrier as he weaved his way through the Jacket defense for a big gain. It's 1st and 10 Indians at the 36-yard line.
Who's coach at Duke? Ex-Tennessee coach?
Yeah, the ex-Tennessee coach. I'm trying to think of his name now, but timeout taken by the Jackets. So 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
You more on the Jeff Davis.
3:54 to go to the half. Vidalia leads at 21-0. They've got a first down at the Yellow Jacket 36-yard line. David Cutcliffe is the coach at Duke.
That's who it is.
Bank of Hazard's update. Benedictine 14, Toombs County 7, Swainsboro 8, Bacon County 6, Telfair 20, Atkinson County nothing. Fitzgerald 21, Berrien nothing. Ware County 15, Statesboro nothing. Coffee County 7, Houston County nothing. Wing T set for the Indians. Drop back to throw is Graham. He's got a man wide open down the middle at the 15. Dion Green's going to take it into the end zone for the score. And the Indians go up 27-0. He was wide open right down the center of the football field.
That's been our Achilles heel all year, Jim. Defensive secondary, like I say, he was wide open. Grandma could have caught that ball and scored.
Sowell in to attempt the extra point. Dion Green is the holder. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 3:47 to go in the first half, Vidalia 28, Jeff Davis nothing. 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network. 3:47 to go till halftime. Vidalia leads at 28-0. They're set to kick it away. Update on the Bank of Hazard scoreboard. Benedictine 21, Toombs County 7 in the second. High short kick to the far side of the field. That's going to kick and go out of bounds. So the Jackets will probably take it at the 35. Swainsboro 8, Bacon County 6. Score remains there in the second period of play. Ware County 22, Statesboro nothing. Irwin County 35, Lanier County nothing. Boy, the Indians have a pretty good football team down there in Ocilla.
Yeah, what's that score?
35-0 in the second period. Jackets start at the 35, 1st and 10. Justin Kite lines up at the fullback position. Now the Indians walk a man up to a full-man front. They're going to hand it straight ahead to Kite, who picks up 3 or 4 yards. Boy, he's brought down right straight ahead up the middle. Pick up about 4. Let's get 2nd down and 6. Jackets to the line. 2 receivers to either side of the formation. 28-0. Indians with the big lead here. Now Kite goes in motion to the far side, and our left guard comes out of his stance. That's going to back us up 5. It'll make it 2nd down and about 10. Make it 2nd down and 11. The ball moves inside the 35 to the 34. Sanders in motion across the formation. Give it to Sanders on the sweep. They contain him and cut him back inside. He's going to be dropped for a loss of a couple. That's bring up 3rd down and long. We'll say no gain on the play, so 3rd down 11 and a timeout called with 2:52 to go. 30-second break here on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network. From the 34-yard line. Updates on the Bank of Hazlehurst scoreboard. Fitzgerald 27, Berrien nothing. Still Swainsboro leads Bacon 8-6. That's still showing a first quarter score. Sure would like to get somebody to update that score there. Benedictine 21, Toombs County 7 in the second period. We're going to go with the empty backfield set, 5 wides for the Jackets. McBride Betts back to throw. He's going to have to tuck it and run as he's under some pressure, and he'll take it out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Well short of the first down, but he did pick up about 6. And we'll have to punt it away with 2:45 to go till the half. First down for the Jackets in the game, Bug. That was on that one pass play to Alex Sanders that picked up about 15 yards, and then the only other really play we had was the 52-yard kickoff return by Sanders.
We just hadn't been able to get anything going this first half.
Alex back to kick. They got a different guy back to return this time. Sanders Nelson booms it high and deep. That was Deion Green back. That's going to hit it 20 and roll all the way into the end zone. Boy, Nelson kicked the starch out of that. Now that's a 61-yard punt there, Bug.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Did you see our punt formation?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we do that?
Well, it supposedly gets your gunners downfield quicker because they're not tied up inside blocking, and you got the 3 upbacks that pick up the guys that come through the line to keep them from blocking the punt. So
okay.
It's supposed to let your center and your snapper and your gunners on the outside get free to get downfield in coverage quicker.
Okay.
Now, if you notice, one of those guys, one of those upbacks, the one that stands kind of hidden behind the 2 upbacks and then steps in to fill the gap, is Alex Sanders. We do have a play where he steps in and takes the snap.
Right.
And runs a fake there, but we haven't used it this year. I've seen him run in practice a couple of times.
And now they've got McBride back to field this punt. We've had a penalty.
And so they're going to 5-yard penalty against the Jackets. That's going to move it back. And actually, that was a 10-yard. Must have been a holding penalty. We have to kick it again, and McBride in this time. So take a 61-yard punt off the board. Nelson gets away. This is a high driving kick. McBride's going to take it to return it at the 21. He's taking it back up the middle. He's got running room. Dancing around, breaking tackles at 45 across midfield. Breaks out another tackle inside the 45. Nate McBride just shows some speed. He hit a gap. He got a seam, and then he showed his power as he broke 4 or 5 tackles. Finally drug him down at the 41-yard line. That's why we were kicking it away from him.
Yes.
He was trying his best to take it to the house. He was running with determination to try to, as he ran through about 4 or 5 tackles. 1st and 10 Indians at the Jackets 41. Graham dropping back, looking to throw. Going to the far sideline, in and out of the hands of the receiver in the flats on the far side. That was Johnny McNeil, who had just ran a little stop pattern, a little curl pattern over there on the far sideline, about a 10-yard. Well, that's right. Back to has our scoreboard up. That's Swainsboro 14, Bacon County 9 at the half. That comes courtesy of Tony. 2:15 to go in the half. Vidalia up 28-0. 2nd down and 10 at the Jackets 41. 2 receivers split to the far side of the formation as they break out of the wing T. Graham rolling back, looking to throw, going deep down the far sideline. He's got a man open down there, but overthrows him at the 10-yard line. Bring up 3rd and 10 as Indians trying to strike quickly here before the half. Clock stopped with 2:08 to go. Vidalia 28, Jeff Davis nothing with 2:08 to go till halftime. 3rd and 10 for the Indians. Ball sits in the middle of the field. Wing T set with 1 receiver to the side. Graham's going to drop back looking to throw. Got a man on the far side. Knocked down Alex Sanders on the coverage there. He tried to hit Deion Green out of the backfield, but Alex Sanders right there on the coverage, and a hard hit just as the ball arrived to knock it away. It's bring them 4th down and 10. And this Indians decide to punt, or they're going to go for it here. Looks like they're going to go for it as Graham comes back to the huddle. Ball and the Jacket 41. It's going to be 4th and 10. Send single receivers to either side of the formation. One back on the right flank here. Graham rolling near side, looking to throw. He's going to throw a screen out to the far side, and coverage there. Ball's loose. Jackets have it scooped up by Justin Kite. He's taking it down the far side. He's been drugged down at the 20-yard line.
Flags on the field.
No flags down. As we read that, snuffed that little screen play out, I didn't see who made the hit to knock the ball loose, but Justin Kite scooped it up at about the 45-yard line and took it all the way down. But now they're going to say it was an incomplete pass.
Really?
Yes, called it an incomplete pass, so the Jackets take over on downs at their own 41-yard line with 1:52 to go. Boy, that's a heartbreaker. Brett Metz leads them out to the field. D'Angelo Adams will be beside him at the fullback position. We've got trips to the far side. A single receiver to the near side. Sanders in the slot. And we get a whistle, and the Jackets are going to have to take a timeout.
They got a flag.
Delay a game. So didn't see the flag come in, but the play clock, you're looking straight at it. It runs to 0. "25 yards and 5 penalties for the Jackets now. 1st and 15. Quick throw on the slant pattern to Najee Gillis, in and out of his hands. It'll be 2nd down and 10 with 1:49 to go. Adams, Waters, and Rump. Oh, check, that's Stegall to the far side of the formation. Trayshawn Coleman is the wide out on the far side in the trips. Give it ahead to D'Angelo Adams. He's going to pick up a couple of yards up to about the 43-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and about 14. Third and long for the Jackets. Ball at the 37-yard line. 2 receivers either side of the formation. D'Angelo Adams at the fullback. Ball rests in the middle of the field, right directly in between the hash marks. Vidalia up 28-0. Straight ahead handoff to Adams. He's across the 40 to the 41. A pickup of about 4, and that'll bring up 4th down and about just over 10.
At halftime, we're going to be crowning a homecoming queen. So y'all just stay tuned and you'll be able to get the latest on that situation.
We're going to go for it on 4th down. Justin Cornish now checks in at the fullback position. We got 2 receivers either side of the formation. Letting the play clock run as much as we can when we're down under 24 seconds to go. We may just run it down and take a timeout, and we do. We'll keep it right here as we're 21 seconds away from half. Vidalia up 21-28-0. Coffee County 13, Houston County nothing in the second quarter. Bug, that's in Jordan Stadium on the Bank Hazer scoreboard. That's kind of a shocker there.
Yes, it is. You'd think more points would be scored at that football game.
Coffee County would lead. Ware County 22, Statesboro nothing in the second. Fitzgerald 28, Berrien nothing at the half. Toombs County trails Benedictine 21-7 in the half. And that was 21-6 of the Swainsboro Vidalia Bacon score that we got earlier?
I got Tony D said 16-9.
16-9. Bacon County trails Swainsboro. Now we're going to punt it away. Nelson has the kick. No, Vidalia did not send anybody back deep. Ball's going to hit at the 18-yard line, take a jacket roll down inside the 10 to about the 7 or 8-yard line, and the clock will stop with just 8 seconds to go in the half. A good kick again by Nelson. He's done a good job punting tonight.
Yeah, he's punting the ball tonight. That's the best we've seen him do all year.
Ball will be at the Vidalia 6, and they may just knee here and take it into halftime with a 28-0 lead. Like we said at the half, we're going to crown the homecoming queen. Give you some more updates on the Bank Hazer scoreboard. Telfair 35, Atkinson County nothing at the second quarter. Irwin County 41, Lanier County nothing. Also still in the period. Vidalia lines up and they take a knee, and that'll run out the half. So we're at the half here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. Vidalia 28, Jeff Davis nothing. Take a 60-second break on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
runner-up and the 2016 homecoming queen. This year's second runner-up is Miss Michaela Brown. This year's first one is Miss Kaylee Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, selected by the student body of Jeff Davis High School to serve as the 2016 homecoming queen is Miss Tisa Stern. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our crowning activities. First, as a reminder, we're still some keys that were lost, and we're also still looking for a pair of glasses that were dropped. You have found either, please bring those up to the press box. Thank you.
Yes, they were. Like I say, coming in tonight's ball game, I was expecting a big dose of McBride. And like I say, they've run him sparingly.
Yeah.
The other backs has really, done as much as McBride has.
And he had a big punt return.
Yes, he did.
To put him in position for that final score. He was out all of last year due to the broken arm. He came back this year. He had a couple of little nagging injuries early on, so they've been very cautious with him. They want to make sure he's fully healthy and ready to go when they get to postseason.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we're about set for the second half kickoff here at the Pinelands, as Vidalia has been dominant here in the first half. We'll run scores on the Bankhurst scoreboard for you. Irwin County 41-0 over Lanier County. Most of these are halftime scores. Telfair County 35, Atkinson County nothing. Still no score reported from Bryan County at Metter. Benedictine 20, Williams County 7 at the half. Swainsboro 16, Bacon County 9, Fitzgerald 28, Berrien County nothing. Ware County 29, Statesboro nothing, and Coffee County 13, Houston County nothing at the half. That's a shocker with you got two prolific quarterbacks like Jake from Houston and the guy at Coffee. Only a 13-0 score at the half down there in Jardine Stadium in Douglas. So Alex Sanders is going to drop back deep for the Jackets here to take the second half kickoff. 28-0. Once again, congratulations to all the ladies in the homecoming court. Michaela Brown, your second runner-up. Haley Hayes, first runner-up. And our homecoming queen for 2016, Tisa Serban, transfer student from Slovenia.
Great job.
But
Great job.
I don't know if I got it right or not, but
I think you did.
We'll go with that. I can mispronounce anybody's name. Sowell's going to kick it away. Again, he's going to the high pooch kick. We're going to take a fair catch at the 31-yard line. So Jackets will be there. 1st and 10 just across the 30-yard line.
Jacket Pride sponsors tonight, Jim, the Bedroom Store, H&H Home Supply, Diamond's Body Shop, Davis Carpet World, South Georgia Cotton Gin, Triple C Used Cars, Stone's Machine Shop, and Piggly Wiggly.
Jeff Davis having to go with two freshmen, two sophomores on that offensive line, and that's been the tail of it is Vidalia's dominated the line of scrimmage, shut down our running game, and we've not been able to connect on the passing game. They show a four-man run as we send Sanders in motion, circling behind the formation. We'll give it to him back on a trap play, but nothing doing as he's going to be stopped for no gain. Bring up 2nd down and 10. A little bit different look there as he did that orbit move behind the shot, then took it back the opposite direction on a misdirection play. Now we're going to go with two wides to either side of the formation. Justin Kite flanking Brett Metz at the fullback position. Sanders in the slot on the far side. Trayton Williams in the slot near side. We're going to go complete to Sanders up near the 35-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and about 7. You know what we hadn't seen tonight? We hadn't run anything out of the Wildcat formation.
No,
which we've done a lot of the last couple of games. 3rd and 6 for the Jackets. Ball just shy of the 35. Vidalia is going to come across the line.
That's going to help.
That'll give us an offside. Lakia Henry trying to get a jump on the pass rush. That's going to move it up to the 40-yard line, bring up 3rd down and 1. Again, Vidalia showing a 4-man front. Got McBride at the middle linebacker spot. High snap, ball's loose on the ground. We have to dive on it. And that Vidalia is saying they got it. Let's see. I believe they do. And so a turnover for the Jackets deep in our territory. A high snap. Metz and Kite both dove for the ball. Somehow Vidalia came up with it. So they've got 1st and 10 at our 35-yard line. Early in the 3rd quarter, Vidalia up 28-0 now with the ball. Send a man in motion. Hall Graham back to throw.
Open.
He's got all time. Now he's under some pressure. We're going to drop him for a loss of a couple. I think Justin Kite got the first hand on him, and then he got finished up by big number 78, Harrison Sheeler.
I'm glad that happened because he had McBride wide open down the seam.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it 2nd and 12.
9:50 to go in the 3rd period. 2nd down 12 for the Indians as they again start a man in motion. Going to get it to the tailback. That's McBride. Boy, he just shot through a seam up to the inside the 30 to the 25. Boy, he's just sudden. He's passed quick. He's sudden, isn't he?
He is. Like shooting him out of a cannon.
That'll move the sticks. 1st down for the Indians as he had contact just about the 30. He knew where the 1st down marker was. Move for it to get the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the Indians. The ball sits on the near side hash. One receiver to the near side out of the wing T set. Graham goes under center. They're going to give it to the tailback who's sweeping outside. He cuts it back in. He picks up about 3 down to the 22. Simmons on the carry for the Indians. Be 2nd down and let's call it 7. And doing what they just do, just get in there, pound it out, and they've got that couple of big fullbacks, those quick wing backs. McBride at one wing back. That's Simmons at the other. McFadden is your fullback. McFadden, boy, had a huge hole up there, straight up the middle, inside the 15, down to about the 12. Down for Vidalia as they just crashed a huge hole right in the middle of our formation. And he was about 7 yards downfield before he ever got touched.
Jim, it seems like we don't have an answer for anything they throw at us.
Their offensive line is dominating the line of scrimmage. On the other side, their defensive line dominates it when we have the ball. Wing T set with one man split to the out far to the right. Graham gives it straight ahead again. No, Graham fakes handoff, keeps it off the right tackle, and he's going to dive inside the 5. Be down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 2. Clock running at 8:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. Vidalia comes to the line. 2nd down 2. Had the Jacket 5-yard line. Wing T set with a man split to the near side. Got a man in motion. Going to hand it off inside. Driving down near the goal line. He's going to be stopped short right at the 1. But it'll be 1st and goal. The Indians at the 1-yard line. Deion Green. They run that orbit formation behind the quarterback, then just hand him the ball, and he looks for a seam to dart through. First and goal about the 1 yard line. Vidalia had to a 28-0 lead. Ball sits on the far hash. Graham under center. Sends a man in motion, but he hands it straight ahead to McFadden, who's into the end zone for the touchdown. And Vidalia goes up here, 34-0. Vidalia becomes the 4th different ball carrier to score a rushing touchdown in the game for the Indians. Sowell on extra point attempt. A bad high snap, but it's pulled down and set down, and kick splits the uprights. 7:25 to go in the 3rd period. Vidalia 35, Jeff Davis nothing. 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
This is Jeff Davis Football, a service of Dick's Wings.
Before or after the big game, head on down to Village Pizza in Hazelhurst. Bring the whole family and enjoy delicious piping hot pizza, spaghetti, sandwiches, wings, breadsticks, and more. Also at Village Pizza, enjoy their... For your convenience, they have a drive-through window. Call ahead for faster service. And don't forget about their noon buffet. Village Pizza, Hazelhurst.
Now, Dick's Wings brings you more on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
Jim, our Hazelhurst, Jeff Davis Pride sponsors, Hazelhurst Fire Department, Jeff Davis Monument, Davis Farm and Garden, Triple H Specialty, McCarty Auto Parts, Because He Lives Ministries, Okmulgee Outdoors, and Tanner Mobile Homes.
Vidalia to kick it away with 7:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. They're going to kick it high and deep to the far sideline. We'll make a fair kick. Back against Toombs and Vidalia.
And we're trying to find a Brian Metter score. Nobody seems to.
Handoff straight ahead to Clark. He's going to be swarmed under. He's going to lose about a yard on the play. Ware County 29, Statesboro 3 in the 3rd quarter on the Bank of Hazelhurst scoreboard. Still Benedictine 21, Toombs County 7, still showing at the half in that one. Swainsboro 16, Bacon County 9 at the half. Going to run a sweep on the far side. Look, Alexander's looking for some running room. He's trapped deep in the backfield. He's going to be dropped for a big loss of about 5. Make it loss of readily about 2 there. We're up 3rd down and about 13. Tried to run a end around on that play, and Vidalia stayed at home, and they were all over it. So 3rd and long, Jackets. We send 2 receivers to either side of the formation. Ball sitting at the 29-yard line. Vidalia showing a 3-man front. They're going to drop 8 men back into coverage against this formation. We send a man straight across the formation. Going to throw that quick to the flat on the near side. The boys one tackle, but it's knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line, well short of the 1st down. So the Jackets will have to kick it away. It's picked up about 5 on the play. 5:30 to go in the 3rd period. Alex Nelson is in the kick, and Ryan drops broke one running straight up the middle of the field the last time he received the punt. Jefferson's tried to kick it away from him most of the time. Oh, a bad kick. He hit it right, shanked it. It's going to roll across midfield into Indian territory at the 7-yard line. Boy, that was about as ugly a punt as I've ever seen. It never got about 6 foot high, but it did get a good roll. So the Indians will take over first and 10 at their 39. He just missed it.
One quick question. Have you been watching any baseball?
I have not. I'll tell you what, since I haven't watched it since the end of the regular season, but boy, the Braves came on. They played some pretty good baseball down the end. Proud to see they named Brian Stinker as their permanent manager, gave him the job. He earned with the job he did down the stretch. Whistle's going to blow this play dead.
And they made some changes on the staff. They brought Ron Washington in to coach third.
And a new pitching coach.
Brought a pitching coach up from the minors.
Yep. And he's worked with the Miami Marlins with their good pitching staff down there. So some changes, but once Kemp came, they got the trade. They got Kemp in there to put him in that middle of the lineup between Freeman and Markakis. That just that offense gelled. Garcia looked good at the number 2 spot, and Inciarte had a heck of a year. Vidalia going to hand it straight into the fullback. He's going to bull forward for about 5 yards, get the penalty yardage back. It'll bring up second down and about 10. But Freddie Freeman, boy, if he had been playing on any, he'd be MVP candidate.
Yes, he would.
Bring up second down and 10 as the ball sits at the 39-yard line as the clock's running at 4:35 to go. Probably going to have a running clock here throughout the second half here. This game is, Vidalia put this one away early, and Jackets have had nothing to answer for. Man in motion, ball fumble, snap, and Graham's going to be sacked back for a loss on the play. John Jackson will pick up the sack as a bad snap. That's about the only take they probably made all night.
I believe it is.
Ball moves back to the 36-yard line. We'll bring up third down and about 14. $35-0 Vidalia with the lead as they face third and long. They pack it in a tight formation here. Even on third and long, Graham goes under center, takes a man in motion, going to run jet sweep to the near side of the field. Is going to be hit and knocked down at the 40-yard line. Antavian Stegall and Alex Sanders on the tackle. It'll bring up fourth down and about 8, and the Vidalia is going to have to punt, I believe, for the first time tonight.
First time tonight.
I'm going to drop Nate King back deep to receive the punt. Nick Dasher listed as the punter. He's going to drop back. King's going to stand at about the 23-yard line. See if we attempt to field this one. We've kind of shied away from fielding a lot of punts this year. Dasher kicks it high. Kick. King signals a fair catch, but lets it hit at the 20. Takes a little bit of a Vidalia roll down to about the 16-yard line. So the Jackets will start deep in their own territory. At the 16. Let's take a 30-second timeout on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
It's a tradition passed on.
Now brings you more on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
Going to give a handoff straight ahead to Wyatt Montgomery. He gets his first carry of the night. He's going to pick up some good yardage up here across the 20 to the 21, a pickup of about 5 on the play. Montgomery gets his first carry of the night. Second down and 5 for the Jackets. There's a lot of urges on the defensive side of the ball for the Indians. They lead at 35-0. Receivers to the near side, to the far side. Ball sits on the near hash. Alex Sanders in motion across the formation, going to hand it back inside though to Montgomery, and he's going to be stopped short of the 25-yard line. It's going to bring a third down and about 2. Minute and 40 to go in the third quarter. Montgomery up alongside Nets in the backfield as we've got Rump, Waters, and Alex Sanders to the near side. Najee Gillis to the far side. Deep circle route for Sanders. He's going to take the handoff, trying to go back the other way. He's going to be hit and stopped short of the 25-yard line. He'll pick up a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down and a long yard. And we'll have to kick it away with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Ball sits right at the 25. McBride will drift back in deep punt formation. Alex Nelson to kick it away. Going to wait and let the clock run as much as we can. We finally get the snap off. Nelson gets a high, nice spiral. McBride signals a fair catch and musts it. And I believe the Jackets may have it at the 48-yard line.
We did recover it, Jim. Great way to start the fourth quarter.
He was trying to, that was 2 or 3 Vidalia players around, and Rump coming downfield, and McBride just muffed it. And we recovered, so we're in Indian territory at their 47-yard line. The Rump will split out to the far side of the field. We've got Adams, Trayton Waters, and Stigall to the near side. Nets dropping back to throw. Look, the throw, pumps, fakes, got Trayton Waters over the middle at the 40, the 45, down to the 30-yard line. A pickup of about 22 yards. Be first in Jackets at the 30. That's just our second first down of the night. Make it the 29. Wyatt Montgomery at the fullback position. 3 receivers near side. Ball sits on the far hash. That'll be the end of the Vidalia 35. 30-second timeout.
This is Jeff Davis Football, a service of Dick's Wings.
Yard line. Updates on the Bank of Hazor scoreboard. Coffee County 20, Houston County 7 in the third quarter. Ware County 29, Statesboro 3. Fitzgerald 42, burying nothing. Two receivers to either side of the formation as Metz takes the handoff, dropping straight back, looking to throw. Got a man wide open in the middle field. Had Trayton Waters running free right down the hash and right off his fingertips, incomplete. Led him just a shade too much as he had split the defenders in the zone coverage by the Indians and was running straight up the far hash and had a clear shot to the end zone if he could have brought that one in. 2nd and 10 for the Jackets. Two receivers either side of the formation. Telfair County 42, Atkinson County 6 in the third quarter. Benedictine 21, Toombs County 7, still showing a halftime score. Metz trying to scramble. He'll get up to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1 on the play, bring up third down and 9. Third down and 11, a loss of 1 on the play. A long, 3rd and long for the Jackets. Sitting right at the 30-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Emmanuel Rump, the lone split to the near side of the formation. Ball sits on the near hash. Metz dropping back under some pressure. Has the middle screen complete to Montgomery. He dodges the tackle. He's inside the 20, then 50, down inside the 10. Nice, nifty moves by Wyatt Montgomery. As the Jackets will have it 1st and goal inside the 10. A 21-yard completion on the play.
Great job by settling that out on the offensive line.
Nice middle screen that time. 1st and Jackets at the 9. Got 2 backs now flanking Metz. We've got Montgomery and Aaron Clark on either side of Metz. 2 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side. Ball on the near hash. Handoff is going to go to Montgomery. He's looking in the room. They're going to push him backwards. A loss on the play. Of a yard there. He's 2nd down and go. Ball now at the 10. Same look in the backfield with Clark and Montgomery on either side. Actually, we got Alex Sanders at the Wildcat. First time we've seen the Wildcat formation tonight. Sanders leads the snap. Now Clark goes in motion, sets up in a wing position on far side. Sanders is going to take the snap. Got some blockers in front. He's looking, cuts it inside. He's going to be down short of the goal line at about the 2. Bring up 3rd and goal. Let's call it the 1 as he picked up 9 on the carry. 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Jackets. We're trying to get in the end zone. We're down 35-0. Stay in the Wildcat. Full house backfield. Got 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Sanders to receive the snap. Takes it straight ahead behind blockers. It's in the end zone. Touchdown. Jeff Davis, Alex Sanders from a yard out. The Jackets get on the board with 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and it's now 35-6. Gonzalez in. I'll check that Moise in to attempt the extra point. A good snap, a kick up, and the kick is good. 7:37 to go in the ball game. Jeff Davis trails Vidalia 35-7. 30-second timeout from the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets Football Network.
This is Jeff Davis Football.
For Vidalia, you've got Lakia Henry and Dion Green. Ball's going to hit at the 3 and bounce into the end zone, so Vidalia will hit at the 20 after the touchback. 6:20 to go in the ball game. We're running clock here. But got homecoming on above. We got to put this behind us. We've got to regroup here during this week. We got 2 big road games coming up, 2 games that we should be able to hopefully find a way to win and get ourselves into the playoff mix.
Yes, like you said, Jim, these 2 games coming up with Bryan County and Swainsboro, they're winnable ball games, and we've just got to put these 2 losses behind us with Toombs and Vidalia and strap it up and just try to get better.
Vidalia is going to run a sweep to the far side of the field, pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd down and 5 as they're substituting a lot of players in there now. We're under 5.5 to go in the ball game. And
hopefully by next week we'll be healthy.
Yeah, talking with Coach Lovin earlier, he said he hoped that Jaylene Kirby would be ready to go. Hopefully Solomon will be back and ready to go. And they're still trying to hopefully get Stankiewicz back.
Yeah. And I think Cody Sellers played some tonight, so that's a plus.
2nd and 5 for the Indians. We're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage as they give to the fullback. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 5. But Vidalia team that's, boy, they're gearing up. Vidalia, we've seen Toombs. They're headed for a showdown here in a week or so. What do you think there, Bug?
It's going to be a good ball game. It really is.
It's going to be an old-fashioned smash mouth type ball game, isn't it?
I think it's going to be in the pit. But like you say, this Vidalia team has impressed me tonight. They solid across the board. They don't make any mistakes other than that one fumble that the quarterback had. And like you say, McBride made that fumble on the punt return, but they solid across the board.
Vidalia runs a jet sweep to the near side. He gets across the 30. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Move the chain, so Vidalia keeps the drive alive with 4 minutes to go in the ball game, leading 35-7. Get you some updates. We've got them on the Bank of Hazel scoreboard, still showing Benedictine 21, Toombs 7 in the 3rd quarter in that one. Hopefully we can try to find an updated score there. Still showing Swainsboro 16, Bacon County 9 at the half on that one. And off straight ahead to the fullback. He's going to pick up a couple of yards, be stopped at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. Coffee County 27, Houston County 7 in the 4th quarter.
That's shocking.
It really is, boy. The Trojans came to play, didn't they?
They might tell you how strong Coffee's defense is.
Be careful, because Houston County was in a game a couple of weeks ago was damn big late in the ball game, and Jake Fromm brought them back to win the ball game. He's a dangerous every time he touches the ball.
Well, if he's got the arm that's been advertised, he can.
2nd down and 5 for the Indians. They're going to hand it again straight ahead to the fullback. We're going to hit him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a yard or 2. We'll bring 3rd down and about make it 5. We'll say no gain on the play. The guy may have got a half a yard. But next week we're on the road down to Denver to take on Bryan County, the Redskins. Bryan County also coming into tonight 1-2 in region play. So a big game for them is, and they're tonight playing at Meadow. And we haven't had an update on that one. We sure would have tried to find the score then and see what they're doing. Meadow winners in region play. And then timeout's going to be called. The Indians are going to take a timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. Jeff Davis, Yellow Jacket Football Network. 35-7. They have it 3rd down and 4 at their own 37-yard line. Back to Hazlehurst scoreboard. Telfair County 42, Atkinson 6, Irwin 41, Lanier nothing. Fitzgerald 4, Berrien nothing. Man in motion across the formation, going to run the jet sweep far side. He's got the first down and more across midfield. He's loose down the far sideline. He's going to take it all the way to the house. Vidalia will score. Santon Wells on the carry as he ran the jet sweep, broke a couple of tackles around the far side and then straight down the far sideline to take it in for the touchdown with 1:47 to go.
Fans is going crazy, Jim. They're throwing pink footballs out.
I see the pink footballs. The extra point attempt is good. 41-7 is our score. Let's take a 30-second break on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Football Network.
This is Jeff Davis Football, a service of Dick's Wings.
Visit coastalpine.edu. Technical College.
Now, Dick's Wings brings you more on the Jeff Davis Football Network.
1:47 to go in the ball game. Vidalia lead 42-7. Going to tee it up to kick it away. They've not kicked it deep to Alex Sanders since he returned the opening kickoff. This one they just going to kick it short. It's going to be taken at about the 20. We drop it, pick it up. Stegall with the return, looking for some running room. He's sweeping far side. He's got some room. He's across the 30, 35, and up to the 40-yard lines and run out of bounds there. So a good return by Antavian Stegall. And the Jackets will have a couple of plays to go with about 1:30 to go. We might get one or two plays off as the clock is running here in the fourth quarter, down 42. You gonna head over to Baxter tomorrow to watch Appleton and Liberty County play?
No, we've got a homecoming dance.
That's right. You got it.
But I'm gonna watch Georgia and Vanderbilt at lunch.
Alabama, Tennessee tomorrow afternoon. I think it's a big game. In that, don't they play tomorrow afternoon about 3?
I believe so. Yes.
That should be a good ball game. I know you're pulling for Tennessee, aren't you?
No, I'm a roll tide guy tomorrow.
Metz is going to line up in the shotgun formation, dropping straight back, looking to throw. Low to Sanders at the 45-yard line, incomplete. Clock continues to run. About 30 seconds to go in the game. We might get one more playoff here as we hustle back to the line. Metz looks to the sideline. Time for one more play here. Dropping straight back, looking to throw. Now he's in trouble rolling out. He's going to be sacked back inside the 30-yard line at the 28, and that's going to be your ball game. Your final score is going to be Vidalia 42, Jeff Davis 7. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back.
Every size is just a dollar.
Download the McDonald's app for more great deals.
Say thank you to all their employees. Their
Now, Dick's Wings brings you more on the Jeff.
Back here at Yellow Jacket Stadium, where the final score is Vidalia 42, Jeff Davis 7. Bug, pretty much just total domination by the Indians tonight.
Yes, it is, Jim. Like you say, scoreboard says it all. Like you say, I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. We got to regroup and get healthy and get ready for Bryan County next week.
Final score out of the pit in Lyon, Benedictine 42, Toombs County 13. Boy, well, Benedictine turned it on in the second half. Still nothing showing but a halftime score. Swainsboro 16, Bacon County 9. Metter and Bryan County, we never got a score update on that game. We'll be heading to Pembroke next week to on the road to take on the Bryan County Redskins. That's a big game for the Jackets. Like I said, we got to regroup, get healthy, and find a way to get something put together and get a win, because winning that game and then the next week in Swainsboro still keeps us in the playoff mix for that number 4 seed.
Yes, well, like I say, we're still in the mix. I mean, like I say, it is what it is. We got a losing record, and it's just, but we can win the next 2 ball games and win.